From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Thursday, September 18th. Communities in and around Columbus are remembering 25-year-old Kennedy DeMuth of Fullerton, who was shot and killed Tuesday evening. Police say officers arrived at a home near 22nd and 7th Streets in Columbus to find DeMuth shot in the head. She was later pronounced dead at a hospital. Authorities have arrested 25-year-old Jack Reeg of Columbus. He faces murder, among other charges, and is currently being held in the Platte County Jail. DeMuth, who worked at the Corn Crib Bar and Grill in Belgrade, will be honored with a burger bash this Saturday to help her family cover funeral expenses. Our Central Nebraska sister station reports that Gibbon Public Schools went into secure mode for nearly 3 hours today, locking all outside doors after threats were made, according to the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office. They say a person under 18 is in custody, though details about the threat remain unclear. The district did not comment, but said more information will be shared at a later time. Also in area crime news, a 36-year-old Grand Island man has been arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting his stepdaughter over several years, starting when she was 9. He faces charges in Hall County, including incest, first-degree sexual assault of a child, forcible sexual assault, and intentional child abuse. The victim, now 18, says the last assault occurred earlier this month. The suspect is held on a $250,000 bond. His wife, the victim's mother, has also been charged with intentional child abuse for failing to report suspicions a year ago. Back in Lincoln, former CHI Health Family Medicine doctor, 34-year-old Jacob Smith, has pleaded guilty to distribution and possession of child pornography. Authorities seized multiple electronics from his home in January. Court records show Smith talked to an undercover agent about sexually assaulting children and shared child porn, though prosecutors say there's no evidence he personally abused anyone. He faces up to 40 years in prison and is set to be sentenced in mid-December. Also in court news, 28-year-old Austin Main was sentenced to 74 to 76 years in prison for the death of a 4-month-old and the sexual assault of a 15-year-old. He was convicted on 1 count of manslaughter, 2 counts of felony child abuse, and 1 count of first-degree sexual assault. He pleaded guilty in July, with a 3rd count of felony child abuse dropped in exchange for his plea. Now, the U.S. Department of Justice has requested Nebraska's statewide voter registration list, including full names, addresses, driver's license numbers, and the last 4 digits of Social Security numbers. Voting rights advocates are now raising privacy concerns.
This is really a nonpartisan thing. This is not a team red, team blue kind of thing. This is really about every individual's privacy, private information, sensitive private information that can be used against you in a multitude of ways.
The DOJ cites federal laws saying the information is needed to maintain accurate voter rolls. The Nebraska Secretary of State confirmed the request and is consulting with the state attorney general on how to proceed. The DOJ has set a Monday deadline for the data to be provided. Now, last month, Ronica Chattel nearly died after waiting 40 minutes for an ambulance during a miscarriage, despite living less than a mile from the fire station. She and her family have recently raised concerns about transparency and accountability for Fire Chief John Brady. In response, the Hickman Board formed 2 committees to handle public information requests and investigate the incident. While DHHS has not confirmed an investigation, records suggest Chief Brady's license is under review. Findings are expected at the October 20th Fire Board meeting. Switching gears now to some much lighter news. Seniors in the Crete area got a bird's eye view of their town today in the backseat of a World War II-style biplane. It's the 8th year of Tabitha's Dream Flights, which gives older residents a chance to see the communities they love from above.
Whether they're pilots or not, it's just something awakens inside of them, and the happiness, the joy that they get from the flight is just really, really unbelievable.
Pilots flew the seniors over homes, churches, and a fan favorite stop, the football stadium on Doan's campus. Lastly, the University of Nebraska unveiled a bronze statue of legendary volleyball coach John Cook outside the Devaney Center today. Staff, former players, and current coach Danny Busboom Kelly attended the ceremony celebrating the 4-time national champion. Cook, emotional during the event, thanked his wife Wendy for her support. The statue sits on the north side of Devaney. To watch the full ceremony, you can check out our website or Roku app. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.